Hello everyone and welcome to Palisades High School. I'm very happy to have you guys here, and today I will be giving you a full tour of the school. So let's head in. All right, now we are heading into the school. Thank you. And as we walk in here, to our left is the amazing Mrs. Miller. She's wonderful. And then as we continue in, we have now entered the main office. And if you head back here, you'll find the attendance office, the principals, the assistant principal, and lots of other exciting, helpful people back there. But let's head into the school. Welcome. Welcome to Palisades High School. Now, as we head to the left here, we have reached the foyer. The foyer. Now, as we head down this way, we are headed towards the wonderful auditorium. Let's go check it out. Come on. Wow, here we are. You may have band performances, concerts, you might have musical performances in here, and you may also have a class or two. So it's a really nice place to be in here, and honestly one of my favorite rooms in the school. But let's keep going. Let's continue. Okay, so now we are kind of at the spot where we started. To my right is where we just came out of the main office, and now to my left is the band room. Over here is where you'll have band and really just band. You'll have band classes in there. And I definitely recommend you take some music classes while you're here because they're really fun and the teachers are amazing. All right, but let's keep walking through the school. All right, now as we leave the band room and we start to walk and we head right around this hallway, we are heading to yet another music classroom. And as we're walking here, I want you to take notice of where we are. We are now in the 100 hallway. Now right here to my left is the music room. This is where you might have freshman chorus, you might have madrigals, you might have a musical theater class in here as well. The teacher is amazing, and I definitely recommend you take some classes in this room. But let's continue down the hallway. Now, the majority of classes in this hallway as we head to the end are the business wing. So you might have technology classes, entrepreneurship, like this room on our left here. Oh, hey. What class is this?
Business concepts.
So in here, you may take business concepts, but you can also take a lot of different classes in this room. So I definitely recommend that you spend a lot of time in this hallway. Let's head out. Now I have to show you guys my personal favorite room. 118. This is the TV, video, and production room, where the magic happens. Let's head in.
Wow, what a great place in here.
This is our amazing TV video teacher, Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, anything to say?
Hello.
Nice. Well said, well said. But in this room, you might have the morning announcements, and you might have to film videos for other classes as well. It's a great place to be. All right, now as we've just left the TV video room, we're at the end of the 100 hallway. To my right is the gold gym, which you may have some gym classes in, but it's mainly for sports sometimes after school. But behind me here is the athletic office. So if you have any questions for Mr. Gilbert or Mrs. Labont, this is where you'll find them. Now as we continue down this hallway, we are now in the C hallway. Now take notice to my right is just one set of bathrooms. It's just important to know where they are. Let's keep going. Okay, now in the center of the C hallway here, we have 2 English classes on my right. You might have just your regular English classes, AP English, but you also might have journalism and effective communications. There are a lot of different classes that you can take in this hallway. All right, now as we are finishing off walking down the C hallway, we are now entering the 200 hallway. I like to call this hallway the hallway of creativity, because here on my left we have some more technology rooms specifically for engineering and robotics. So if you ever want to be in Cybersonics Club, these are the rooms where you'll need to be. But as we continue down the 200 hallway, the main highlight of this hallway is art. We have 3D design classes, just drawing and painting, and lots of other art classes you can take. It's really nice as you walk down the halls, you are greeted by all of this nice artwork from all of our previous students. Okay, we are actually going to leave the 200 hallway just for a second, and we're going to head into the B hallway and head to the cafeteria. All right, we've made it to the cafeteria, and we have 3 lunches here. We have A, B, and C, and this is where you'll have any of them that you have that fit in your schedule. We have the same setup on the other side of the cafeteria as well, but this is where you can come and get your lunch. And then we also have study halls in here as well, and that's what's happening right now. Look at all of our students hard at work. And here is the Mrs. Gorley. Mrs. Gorley, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you. All right. As I was saying before, on the other side of the cafeteria, we do have the same setup. So we have 2 different lunch options every day, and you can find them on either side of the cafeteria. Now, as we come around this corner, I want you to take notice of the vending machine. It's very important to know where it is during the day in case you need a nice snack to get you through. And then as we continue, we have the weight room. This is where you might meet after school for practices, but then you also have a gym class that you'll take in here. The fitness room is generally open every day after school in case you want to go in there and, get a nice workout in. Lift some weights every once in a while. We do have another bathroom here, but as we head in, first I want to show you one entrance to the purple gym. This is aside from the girls' locker room. This here is the purple gym. This is where you'll have the majority of your gym classes. So it's just good to know where it is because you also might have some pep rallies or assemblies in here as well. Down here is the purple lot entrance. This is where the seniors park in this parking lot and a lot of our faculty as well. This is just one of the many entrances to the school. But now as we head around this corner, I want to show you another entrance to the purple gym. Here we have a boys' bathroom, and through here is the boys' locker room. It's the same as the other side. Let's continue. This is the hallway that might appear in your nightmares. You're wondering where you are. You're wondering where you are. You're wondering where you are. All right, as we are heading down this hallway from the gym, we've come to the Science Center. Our science rooms are really cool this year because they just all got renovated. So there are 4 classrooms back here, but I want to show you at least one because they're all pretty similar. This is what just one of our rooms look like. They're all really similar to this, but this is a general idea. They have really nice tables that are really nice for labs, and just the setup is much more open than the last one, but our science rooms are really nice here. Now we do have 2 more rooms that aren't in that science wing, but are still part of the science center. We have one room here. This is Mr. Fidel's room, and this is where there's a physics class. Now, as you can see, the room is still really similar to the other ones, even though it is not a part of the science center. It is still part of the science wing. Mr. Fidel is a great teacher, and I definitely recommend you take physics at some point during your time here. Now, as we continue down this hallway, just want to remind you that we are in the 200 hallway. And throughout here, this is where we have the majority of our social studies classrooms. And you'll have, really for any grade that you're in, this is generally where your social studies class will be. So it's just good to know that they're here. And then as we continue down this hallway, we have yet another set of bathrooms. Just good to know where they are. Continue to walk down this hallway. To my left here is the entrance to the Cyber Center. All right. Please, come on in. This is the amazing Cyber Lounge that we have here. This is where you might come to take an online class, and it's just a nice, comfortable way to get your work done. It's a very nice room. Everyone loves to be in here. This is the amazing Mrs. Rugel. All right, now I just want to bring your attention to the Auditorium. There's currently a meeting going on, so we're not going to go in there, but this is where you may be called down to have a meeting with sports teams or with a specific class or club. So it's just good to know where it is because you might need to be in there sometimes. Let's keep walking. All right, now as we head out of the 200 hallway, we are now in the B hallway. Now this one has a few more English classes and it has our library, so I'm just going to show you where these are. Yeah, so as we're walking here, like I said, these are just English classes along my left. And now as we reach the end of the B hallway, we have reached the library. So let's head in so you can take a look. All right, we have made it to the wonderful library. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you can find a lot of nice books in here. We have amazing librarians that work in here. And you also may have to meet in here for a class, or you might need a book for a class, so it's really just good to know where this is. But anyways, this is the library. Let's head on out. I have just one more section of the school to show you guys. First off, on my right here is the nurse's office. This is just one entrance to the nurses, and there's another through the office, but it's just good to know where that is. And now coming up on my right is the guidance office. We have 2 guidance counselors here, just depending on your last name, but you'll find them both in here down the stairs, and Mrs. Mednes is in there as well to help you with anything you need. All right, and I just want to kind of take a minute to acknowledge where we are in the school. We are currently in the 100 hallway. Now, in this section of the 100 hallway, this is where we have most of our math classes. So if you're taking any math classes, this is probably where you'll have them. All right, now as we've reached the end of this part of the 100 hallway, just want you guys to know there is another bathroom and another entrance to the school right here. But let's head into the language wing. Personally, one of my favorite parts of the school. All right, so to my left here, we have the German room, and then I'm a Spanish speaker, so this one's personally my favorite, but here we have the Spanish room. Let's see if we can we go in? This is our amazing Spanish teacher, Senora Davis.
Bienvenidos a la clase de español.
¿Estás español? La clase de español es muy
divertida.
Sí, es muy divertida. Adiós, gracias, adiós, clase. Here is the French room, and you might also take AP Spanish in there as well. Now here, it's kind of an odd room, so it's good to know where it is. This one is actually a math class, so it kind of continues on from the math wing of the school, but it's not a part of the language section. But you will most likely have a math class or 2 in there. All right, we have returned to the foyer, and we are here to conclude the tour of Palisades High School. I know it might seem a little confusing at first, but I promise, just give it a day or 2, and it's really easy to find your way around. Thank you guys for following along on this tour, and I'm excited to see you all here. Go Pirates!
Let's go! Go Pirates, baby!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates! Go Pirates! Arr!